So today I want to talk about having fun in sobriety. This came up via a share I did on a call in my sobriety community. The topic, the last Thursday of every month, this great host does a Who Knew meeting where you basically start your share with who knew and you talk about essentially revelations in sobriety. And I said that this week a woman on a dating app had asked me what I do for fun. And I always hated that question. I always wanted to say to them, even though I live in the heart of Boston, I'm an alcoholic. I'm a hermit. I don't leave my place. This disorder, disease wants to isolate and kill you. I start drinking every day between noon and 4 p.m., sometimes earlier, every day, even though I wake up vowing I'm not going to drink that day, but that there's a voice that works in my head every minute of every day and wears me down and convinces me that I'm going to get stuff done and be productive and make difficult phone calls. And what typically happens is, and then I'm going to drink slow that day and it'll be different. And what typically happens is within 20 minutes, I blow through the good buzz. And even during that good buzz phase, that just makes me want to goof off on social media and maybe call an occasional friend. And then I'll just hit right into the bad buzz phase. And before I know it, it's going to be 10 p.m. I will not have even eaten dinner, which I may or may not cook at that point, and then go to bed. So, when she asked me this week what I do for fun, I wanted to say I do hard things sober. Then, of course, I would have to explain all that. What's interesting is, and I would have done this either way, there's a box that says whether someone drinks or not. I barely ever looked there initially because everybody says yes, but she happened to say no. So I didn't hold back. And I basically said, you know what I do for fun now? I eat. Because in my drinking days, it was either I felt too sick to enjoy eating or couldn't really taste it all that well in the throes of drinking. Plus, I never want to eat that much because I was afraid it was going to cut into my buzz. And now I drink for fun. Drink coffee primarily, along with lemon sparkling water. But really look forward. Every night, I lie in my bed, million dreams fill my head, including the coffee and food I'm going to eat and drink the next day. I also shower for fun. Start off with a nice warm shower, but then do my 3-minute cold finish that includes dancing around, working on my dance moves, as well as doing some singing, which I also have fun singing in the car and even driving in the car now. Worry-free about getting pulled over. I also have fun just brushing my teeth. I once shared on a call that I got euphoric from just brushing my teeth, to which a woman said in the chat, "What kind of toothbrush do you use?" Love that. And I go to sobriety meetings for fun and have placed long phone calls with my sobriety friends. I say in the throes of drinking, never want to call anybody except maybe in that first 20 minutes. But then that's it. No. So my phone time goes up 500% in sobriety, if not more. And then I do sober meetups as I did earlier this week and had the greatest time. So I said, you know what's fun? Deep conversations. Love them. And again, overall, what's fun is doing hard things sober that often end up just being things and often end up being fun things. And I did say, though, I do plan to get out in the real world more and more. Right now it is the occasional date, which can be fun if you're patient enough to hold out for an interesting person who can hold deep conversations. And, pickleball is starting to be more and more fun as I overcome my perfectionism and people-pleasing issues, which has been a struggle playing doubles. And doing my podcast is fun. Coming soon. First episode will be out in 2 to 3 weeks, hopefully. But I had the greatest time today doing one with my cousin, which I initially thought might be a slightly hard thing because we've never really talked about our pasts and our histories, etc. But it was fun as heck. So that's what I told her, a little more concisely. And I'll add one more thing I do for fun is dance within my sober community. We have dance parties once a month, but also on this actual Who Knew call, at the beginning of it, end of every month, she has this call. She plays the song Clearly by Grace Vanderwall, which is a remake of the old Jimmy Cliff song, which you'll recognize it when I play it in a minute. And there's also a remake done by Hothouse Flowers that's absolutely fantastic. But this one by Grace is phenomenal. And she did something she doesn't normally do, but she left a little time at the end to play the song and do a little dancing. And I was not afraid. I normally only dance at those dance parties when there's a bunch of other people on camera. So I feel like no one's just watching me, even though I'd love to take that mantra of dance like no one else is in the room. But I did it on this call. And a lot of people dropped off. There was still about 80 people left in the call, only about 5 people dancing. It really felt like me and her, and I did not hold back. So I'll just give you a little sample of that. Didn't plan to go on that long, but couldn't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Fun and sobriety never ends. Leave it with a great quote. Guy with 40 years of sobriety said, I might not always be having fun on the outside, but I'm having fun on the inside. So that's it. Hope you stuck with me. A little shocked. Well, I would have been shocked I did that. Not anymore. Fearless in sobriety. That's my mantra. Getting a little closer to it every day. As always, please like, share, subscribe, and remember, stronger, sober. Thanks.